Hello, my name is Echo Cosmos. I'm a divine seer. I'm here to give you a channeled message. Please use your discernment. My messages are never for everybody, but if you're here, then this message is most likely for you. As always, my messages are always timeless, and let's get into it. so, um, I'm not really sure. Well, we're just going to see what your divine team wants for you to know at this time. You're taking a step forward. Why? I don't know why I just saw Jadina. You could know Jadina, or you could watch Jadina, or watch one of her videos. But I literally just saw Jadina like so heavily. So, you guys, this collective is going through a massive shift, right? And it doesn't matter where you are in your spiritual journey, this is still going to resonate, right? You are going through a massive shift. You are going through a major awakening where you're realizing what is for you and what is not for you. You know that all the things that you want is going to come to you, right? And you are not, it's like you're not allowing like people to try to talk you out of wanting what you want, right? Like trying to get people to talk you out of your dreams, trying to talk you out of your ambitions, trying to talk you out. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to talk you out of it. Your divine team is like, no, like this is not like they don't have that type of power for it to talk you out of it, because your belief in your divine team, your belief in God, your belief in the promises that source has gave you, right? And in your dreams, like you have visions of your, like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever you do, like meditation, prayer, whatever it is, writing down, I'm hearing manifestation, like whatever it is, like your desired life and what you plan to do, nobody can talk you out of doing it, no matter how much they try. Because at the end of the day, even if they do try to tell you like, hey, no, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do it, they're only solidifying your decision anyway. They're only solidifying your decision. So it really doesn't matter if people are going to like try to talk you out of it, because you already know where you're gonna go. You already know the things that you're gonna do in your life. So it's no point for other people to try to talk you out of it when you already know what you're gonna do, right? So it really doesn't matter. All you have to do is allow yourself to understand that nobody has the ability to take you off of your path, to take you off of the path, the divine path that you have been given, right? Because a lot of you guys in here in this collective are wayfinders. You guys are wayfinders. You guys are making your own path. You guys are creating your own path, going down your own journey, creating like what is mine, right? So that is what your divine team really wants you guys to do, right? Is to allow yourself to continue holding that vision, continue holding that dream, continue holding that desire, because nobody can take that desire away from you at all. No matter how much they even try, they can't. So, yeah. Because your faith, you have to have the most faith in yourself, right? You have to have the most faith in yourself. Who you are, who you're becoming, you have to have the most faith no matter what, right? It's okay if other people don't have to have the faith. They're not you. They wasn't given the same promises that you were given, right? They wasn't given the same things that you were given. So it don't matter. I'm like trying to adjust this, right? Readjustments could be, you guys could be doing like readjustments. I want the stream to be showing. Okay, there we go. So this is what we have. Okay, I'm like rearranging stuff. So you guys, it's like you guys are just readjusting yourself. You guys are just readjusting how you're viewing your own reality, right? Trying to organize your mind. Ooh, ooh. Trying to organize your mind. Allow yourself, like, you guys already have an organ, like, you guys have already been doing the steps to, like, sitting in silence, doing the steps to organize your mind, to organize your thought process, to organize your internal state, your emotional state, to allow yourself to be in control of your vessel, to have actual sovereignty over your vessel. You guys are learning that. You guys are already doing that. So with you doing that, all you have to do is keep going, because at the end of the day, what they got, right? What they got going on doesn't really bother you, because you are doing what you got to do, right? For some reason, there is individuals, right? There are individuals who do not like this, the fact that you are even talking about being sovereign, talking about being authentically yourself. You have individuals hating the fact that you are authentically yourself. They're saying there's nothing for you to worry about, because at the end of the day, you you are the exact person you need to be in order for you to become, like, right, this great thing, right? I'm hearing great, with comes great power comes great responsibilities. It's like you guys took up that responsibility because you know you hold so much great power. And it was like, and it's like you guys know the responsibilities that comes with you holding this sovereignty, right? You guys know the responsibility of your energy. You guys know the responsibility of your spiritual gifts. And you guys have taken that up and you guys are embracing that, right? And I'm getting, there are individuals who do not like the fact that you are this disciplined and this determined in your journey, where there is no going back, because I'm getting a really strong sense that they know that this is not all. They know that there is more to whatever they're seeing currently, right? And I'm hearing that scares them. That scares them because you're constantly, you're, it's like you're rapidly growing, you're rapidly expanding. I can't even talk. Mercury, oh, Mercury retrograde just started today. Mercury retrograde just started today. So Mercury has finally entered retrograde. Mercury wow, wow. Mercury is in retrograde. So yeah, Mercury is in retrograde. So yeah, y'all. But they're saying don't fear this Mercury retrograde, because this Mercury retrograde is actually going to be the best Mercury retrograde that you've ever experienced, right? Take it how it resonates, right? Depending on where you are in your journey, it depends on the type of, like, where you are on your journey, right? But, you know, I'm hearing, what is Mercury retrograde? We're gonna have to, okay, Mercury retrograde, best to my knowledge, what I know about Mercury retrograde is simply just a time where the energy is heightened, right? This is how I know. This is like what I know. Um, around this time the energy is heightened, so it is best not to, like, create new things, like create new plans or stuff like that, but to continue doing what you're doing, but also not rush. Like, this is a time for you to not rush, but to be patient with yourself, to be present with yourself, and to understand that this is a time for you to be moving slowly because Mercury retrograde ends on the 31st next month, I believe. So we got like a full month or like a month and a half of Mercury retrograde. So yeah. I recommend the app Time Passage. That app has like a lot of. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I recommend the app Time Passage. It literally like tells you like what Mercury retrograde is. You can also put in like your birth information, and it will give you your own birth chart and give you your own readings based on what you have in your chart, like the signs, the planets that are in the like your north node, your south node, the houses, right? All the things. It can give you information on them. But that's for some few of you. The app is called Time Passage. It's an astrology app, so I recommend it. Me personally, I'm not into astrology, but I do understand how astrology ties into a lot of our day-to-day lives, right? But I'm not going around and be like, oh yeah, I'm a Virgo. No, I'm not that type of no. Because it's so much deeper than just being a sign. You know, it's so much deeper than that. I'm hearing it goes deeper into the mechanics, like the mechanics of what the actual sign does, right? Not just, oh, this sign and their personality traits. It goes deeper. It goes deeper, right? So I recommend that app. Writing could be significant because I'm looking at my own writing over here. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, confirmation burp. It could be cold where you are. I know we're still in like the last bit of winter, right? And we haven't fully made the transition to spring just yet. I'm hearing summer solstice. So something about summer solstice is going to be it's going to be very potent for you. Something about this summer. If you're watching this today, 2026, right? We're in February. Today is February 21st. But my messages are always timeless. It really doesn't matter when you're watching this. But something about summer or like the summer energy or just the energy of summer, right? I feel like something about that is going to be important, right? Or it was important if you're watching this later, right? Like something about summer is going to be super important for you. Like I'm getting like 3 months, like 3 months, 3 months. It's going to look, your life is going to look completely different. I'm hearing you're going to look completely different. You could be going through like a major glow up at this time, like going through like you're just going through a lot of changes, right? Like you're going through a lot of changes. I'm looking at the trees and I feel so grounded looking at them. So something about going outside in nature, right? Like something about going outside in nature, like being grounded, going outside, or just grounding yourself out in nature, right? Those things can really help us, right? And right, you know? And allow yourself to be still too. Allow yourself to be still. Allow yourself to just take a breather. Just pause. 15:15 on the timer. Just allow yourself to pause. Right? It is okay to take a pause. It is okay to take a break. You don't, it's like, I'm hearing obligations. I have so many obligations. You don't, it's like, oh no, but I need to do it so I can have this ability. It's like survivor. It's like this survivor energy, being in survival mode where you have to do stuff to have a source of stability. And I'm not gonna lie, that energy is it's not easy to get out of, because like when you're in it, you're gonna look, because your logical mind is gonna be like, how are you telling me that how are you telling me like I need to not worry about my obligations when I need to do this? Your logical mind is not gonna make sense of stuff, right? Especially if you're watching videos like this, especially if you're like receptive to like spiritual messages and your spirit guides and stuff, like it is not gonna make sense to your logical mind. It is not gonna make sense to your carnal mind at all. Like your intuition, source, your divine team will tell you to do things that will not make sense, right? But it will make sense later down the line, and it will not make sense to your logical mind, right? And it's something about your logical mind that they want you to start transcending. They want you to start transcending your logical mind, because your logical mind will start holding you back in ways you won't even understand. Right? Because your divine team could be telling you to do this one thing, right? Could be telling you to do this completely one thing and just to do it. And your logical mind will be like, oh, I don't think that, no, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? So it's like your logical mind and your spirit guides are like clashing, right? So it's like, start transcending your logical mind, right? And how you do that is by witnessing your logical mind and still choosing what doesn't make sense, right? Still choosing the path of, I'm hearing least resistance, because in your logical mind is the resistance, right? And following your divine team is going to be less resistant, but your logical mind is not going to like it, right? For some reason I keep like looking, oh, it's hot, it's warm, it's so warm. It gets so warm when I'm channeling, so but yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna end it there because I'm not really getting anything else. But as always, my name is Echo Cosmos. I'm a divine seer. I will always be here to give you a channel message, and I'll see you all in the next one.